we are being honest with ourselves, entry when he has the ball, so ball ne da Asante Kotoko team no e do mo fita. Na say da Asante Kotoko na ho a easily ball no etimi movie. But se ball no kodi Lions for no wa. Se Kotoko betimi age ball no, now they the Lions team rather play more than Asante Kotoko. They the Lions team enjoy more than Asante Kotoko. So the only match I heard since Sanka Kraba was Kotoko Kwara. And I only heard some form of discipline and dominance in the middle when Samba by. But when Samba Sanko the issue came up again. And they had dream pioneer said, and I'm going to repeat it. They had dream pioneer said, Ebanesa, and I'm saying a double penny attack in Tibon in tra double another defenders and both Joseph Ablo and Samba O'Neill. Samba picking a yellow out of frustration because now Obemudo Kakrebi anabo neduno and Ablo tackles are Ablo, yeah, he made close to 4 tackles in a proper away match. When the bounce near Massa church a player man yellow card. When the bounce near Ablo yellow card. And the defense is not getting enough protection. Free baby amemeteno. Sekotko defense need enough protection, no. Because without Adabo, once Adabo is out, the rest of the team is not winning back possession. Now, number 4, the scary aspect is the spaces within the Kotoko team. Obeka say, oh boy, remember positiveness. But the space is not that Santi Kotoko team is too much. Kotoko Baboa. And now the opponent, Baba Utmus and Tokro the team. You don't feel the team being compact enough. And in common year did a team that exploits spaces like WAC. A team that make good use of spaces. And then for the Ghana standard of elaboration, dancing with the ball, and you do baby. Once a ball na ye bono, and you're fast and you're swift. But you show you or you're fast or you're swift. Quick passes are obey you so space, you know. The spatial awareness of the Kotoko team is not the way I'm a panel. Too much, especially the middle. And you know, there were times the fans were saying, Lions to meet ball. Both a Ruben Hennis one ball one pass. Na track Kotoko front training in both a ball about to Ishmael Adonano. Na fei ball never sanko Ishmael no bien wa attacking. Into what magic control Daneno and someone wants a Kotoko player be present. And that is scary. So what I did just any tumwa. Now when your opponent are 3-4 passes a special and when Kotoko shi akwara. Especially in the first game, almost 3 goals to Kotoko. Too much spaces. The opponent's player has too much liberty. And about the sort you make earlier and say, young players nentaki bebresa. Your players no enclose spaces. Into my opponent in Yadiope. And this is the structure. The only part of the Kotoko team that you can feel that they are compact a defense. But your midfield should be compact. Some midfield here compactor. Almost stop opponent on Finfio. Now so almost stop opponent on Finfio, almost stop here. Let's almost pian the amount attackers now mama bang opponent in go area kobashi. Ebanisa your defense will rest. That is not happening in Kotoko. And point number 4, point number 5. I think sir Morphine Donzo and a good game on it. And the first game of Baba Sports Stadium, it means to make a good impression when Huso. When Timmy and created chances from the left. At a point, we say there was a change. Albertamo Akoda wings. So that Donzo better number 9. In fact, because the difference in Albert and Donzo Albert bed chire beji ball no me yeboko. Is Albert jire ni mo na ball ni mba unjire ni mo beji bobi. So you feel his presence. Those who call there anymore, you are not seeing that. So clearly, yabo those who Albert, our front two, or mumienu 9 and 10. Those who jina 10 and Albert jina 9. Amoah. And yabo those who are wings. Amoah. Yasad niko jina 9 with Albert operating from the wings. Supplies anko Amoah. So for a foreigner, a player ejidi say obeboa fix asante Kotoko goal scoring problem no. If the issue of positional identity start to say a unity a positional identity a na se nipa no ohun baby a obo say obo anim so obo akire ebedane asem foforo. Once that thing starts, it should be fixed. Albert Amoah ni positional identity. Kwame Poku ni positional identity and say Kwame ya number 9. Just that adwuma na ye pay free no was a team ni nkutabo a beboani yembo kon enu ni ehu. But it looks like the right position for those who in the team has not been identified through preseason and through 4 matches at Kotoko when the season started. Because those who buy a game no breakum no. Ya hu ni sa ebra Kwame Poku prime. Other wings being kuma ontimi nkreti. Ono a ontimi ntwe mfamba. Ono a ontimi mbuli ni way through. Ye hu. The oya na control with his back against the goal post and our opponent no dia na chihwe opponent no no apia mayen na e boko. Ba se waje adane no ho atwe ti se the Albert ye no. No adi ahodi ewura mu ye nye. So on the left, on the right, and leading the attack, none of these positions now for now, how truly Donzo operates, how truly Kotoko can use Donzo. So, Yambompaye. Now the technical team knows some find answers to it. Because a player like Donzo, we cannot have him with the issue of positional crisis or positional identity showing up. That will not help. And we are here back if you are Yedema Asante Kotoko. Number 6, Albert Amoah is the life and the heartbeat of the Kotoko team. Once again, was actually. And I want to go about crossbar back. About Musa Kotoko and him Honyanano. Akumani Jinano. And honestly, there is one observation am I. Is it that Albert no? Yeah, manage anymore. Ni amani decent supplies because I'm being honest. The kind of supplies yeah, Albert nenye decent. Supplies are ekodi Albert nanon enye decent. Supplies ni nyina ekọ Albert nano ye de. Esese onu ankasa ye bebre ka ho ansa na wahye go. We are sir, o strike and unya the best from him. And we count na Donzo. And then you are own so no. Say strike and ya ball 5. Na ko esa 5 ni nyina no. Obi betimi and ho aka Andrew 70th minute obebre. Strike at the true baby, I see a ball man wo baby a. Obebo one touch e de ato atenem. As I see a ball man baby a. Or cheap player back will be a face to face or train or bar to atrim. But I steady ball be a air barber ama better one. It has only a be called you. Now I really added the waje a brand new panny pemimu. And some of the born out of form. And they will have or call you money ni panny boss, then the panny pemino. And some were free edna and make sure on tension. And some are born with me the ABB. And whenever you put your striker through that, by the time I obetimi science any pano, and the born aqua do penalty box no so about the bashen no abre. So you must start giving him pinpoint passes. Passes I have bought a peer defense more all running to space. I could see about to at him. Maybe a 1-on-1 with the keeper. But Bobio Benyabio, you're 20 yards away from goal area. While you're 25 yards away from goal area. I'll bet you through box no abre. And it's becoming a pattern. It's our share go our share against Brekum Chelsea. Here be a bob on a man. Ne so control the tour. But I know and I'm saying na any defenders na free one on one into otimi share. But what's the deal? We ever bomb no be contract to na defender ba. Na be than 50-50. Nyame anko ye defender na dia fra na any player na nkasa. Into abeto form obe sorry no. Bonso abre. So getting the best of out of our Amoah should be a prime. And it comes back to something. Midfielders, yeah, we need possession. Midfielders, you more passes, no see away what. So when you have a trash in a game now, me no dia dance here say passes do send a boy yeah, I can strike and keeper. But I couldn't jaw boy in the first half. Those who train in them went me and control. Apart from that, me who passes are a boy yeah, I can strike and keeper. I can striker. Say if you only defender back watching about it. So the chance creation in the Kotoko team. Most amount for Canada, the team is not creating chances. And once I'm American, the number of quality chances it's a Kotoko boy we're creating our form. So if you are not creating quality chances, you are limiting the ability of your strikers to give you goals. Until you see a Juma Fofro. Banki ya middle ya. Ene Jauba kakra. Ene kwa Joseti Bobi. Ene Walid Bebobi. Ene Pita kwa daha. Emmanuel Enchi daha. There should be enough supplies. Into the technical team must work on that. And anyasa. Kotoko bebo na ye sa. Ye be wiye ni ntimi se go. Because we are not creating enough to turn things around for that Asante Kotoko team. Lions are exposed here. Wednesday, you go Gold Stars. And no steady a Gold Stars were about 2 matches or 6 points. Washe bechem and wako akwasha Swedro All Blacks into Kumasi na Urban and Nyabete. They are also going to play like another tough opponent. Said the Ebo here. And something must be done when it comes to their job. I was okay with Jau confidence member. Your boy ni bi owa. Ese na wo shoot ball ba ko a control ya. Menim se na wo chepo de akoma Peter Akwa se den yo. Clearly when nya gidie na e boy so wo shoot. Eno ho asem. Peter Akwa, you have everything. I'm going to be honest. Player ojebo a utimu se odi pia opponent no. Se Peter Akwa ojebo no njina fa akwa ojebo na wo de ba oso. Na Peter. One here de bi ebeka say. Ball no dodo osan le firi wona anu a. Ekoto striker ni ma na striker be pia hye. Dodo osan na ball ye na mpo na ni ma. Defender cry mistake no no ka obebo ahye no. Na dodo osan na wan kasa wo gin ya wo twetwen ya wan kasa wo ball ya. Na ese keeper pubia. Ana ese keeper che no. Ana ese se tornado. Ade na e fe na end delivery. For your pace undisputed. Your confidence on the ball undisputed. So when you GDS match ball match and young unim ye. Oh yeah, dear. Now dear can you say? Why is on your way in a no? One kasa as a winger. With the proper goal contribution account, goal contribution then. Either way assist and answer one kasa was and no dear my. And no dear, some no me no can cry. Sadia ni nyambe can born home. And say amba. Why because why you're jumaning in anfas will be ambaso. Clearly, you have the ability to keep your opponent ni fullback no to stay defensively and they no cry. And now I'm sending your Uber ball into opponent no defender and right back and omba. And anytime you have a ball, as a winger, never can defend and one son of me stop. Brilliant. But the remember you starting who say you are of age and you are matured. So we are sad go. How many goals have Peter Akwa scored for Kotoko? And how many direct assists has Peter Akwa offer to the fellow strikers? And how many chances? And I saw one kasampa and sha, which was a way the Peter Baby. It's a saber. I love how you grab the attention. Ultimately, attention in your go. I do baby. I send a ball it me free and other players need utilizing, but they are not utilizing. You must add that to your game. Jawudian has to do with confidence. Morefin had a bad day. Emmanuel Entry need to improve on his tackling. Entry unye pillow. Ana onye ene ball na bono. Coach is for jai classic number 10 for nebo. Coach be a pair double number 8. Tiana say Jawi 8. Because you said 8. Emmanuel Entry 8. Even Walid Hussein name 8. Coach is bought double number 8. 8 for me. No mo bought 8 for me no free say. Omo pese ball no say enkuta ya. Obi oye number 8 there or a hybrid. Hybrid ni ese nyoma mienu aya kan buma owe. See enko ye ni mutimi ye. Say en defend with me ye. But it looks like Entry, you are still not growing when it comes to your defensive aspect. Mechanical no matter. The other thing that is still I am adjusting. Kotoko is without a set piece pattern. I say me is serious. You try Kotoko players free kick bedawa. Ye bo emma keep ampo nyim free pom. Ye mbo mo enko bo ba ampo. Ye mbo emma enko kona mpo. Kotoko nya free kick bia e go kick eti Kotoko. Because ye be ba akowiem ama opponent ni aba akowiem no. Ono na ekofa ball na ba beto nti se go kick. And then we had some of these decent moments. And then Arsenal amount for the Siramo corner near corner. But what is it? Then Arsenal. The Arsenal is once a ball on the bona heading. Now, dear be a cabo who be as I say we use to your advantage. Until your teams on your thrower or to throw them at the corner. They are creating chances from throw-ins. Because an advantage. Ball a time and space. When you're free kicker, you have time to decide the other ball. And your opponent in your catch chance unko chire na oma with space awode ball. So you now have space and time. Corner, yama opponent ni ko chire. Free kick yama opponent ni ko chire. Send your time and space. And the football, the moment I have time and space, you know, as I said, with me, they punish you opponent, you know. Question I mean, no me no nyina bisa na say. Anytime be Kotoko benya time and space near the thing. You prefer wiem. They be a house or dreams have seen Zamaleka. Ebra Zamalek any dreams ball Egypt dreams go ball 0-0. Zamalek first 2 goals from Michel Baba has posted in a corner. Amoah corner no so dreams for any bema so ma pima to atenem. Amoah corner no so dreams for any bema so ma pima to atenem. And by the time you will settle, so be pass a baby any defense no the corner show on echo. And na Kotoko nya more than 6 corners. And what day na me no me no betina henya me ni makase. Na ya dia e ma Lions for no popoye. Free kick around the penalty box. Kotoko nya 4 e bien why it me die bibi. So we must develop a set piece pattern. Ya nya ne sadia African yentimi nkwayanim. Because you have bonny say aba. We are not making good use of our set pieces. Ebedawa over the bar. And clearly there is no pattern. Corner no, it will be long, no much no. You will be short, no much no. Me as somebody see that day more. If I'm being honest with you, that must change. And Coach Karim Zito had the 2 and him. Coachy, Kotoko must start scoring from set pieces. And then Coach Karim Zito changes from the bench. Now average changes because Patrick Essiedu Bemu yehu match. Walid Bemu yehu match. I mean, the changes did not do anything. Credit to the Lions team. Omobane Jumaya. And sending any cancer is going to be a difficult game. It's going to be a difficult game. they played very, very well. And Omama Asante Kotoko, a big run for their money. I heard him say, and you bit me Ediama Asante Kotoko moving forward. Is the job done? No, the job is not done. Is Kotoko far from winning the league? No. Asante Kotoko is not far from winning the league. It is still possible. So Kotoko bit me at the league, no. But a Juma with him no. Aziz Aruna Dari, not much. One moment be a opie by or bepim a year ablo. Apart from that, Lions send me kind no. Omo bobolo, but omo fa born in ye bibi. That's the difference. Entina America, ye nyanu North Africa for natural no. So omo boboa, omo the born ye bibi. Enti se wo transidin na se wo didi agora or the born be bibi di ahyew. Amoah swan she. Lions were playing, but they were not doing much from the game that they were playing. They were not creating much from the game that they were playing. They were just passing, and to some extent, they were a bit ordinary. And only the Lions for 1 year, they were a bit ordinary. They were just passing, and they were ordinary. Though I'm exposed to things in the Kotoko team, but I'm forced the keeper for him to do anything extraordinary. For the defense, I still don't have much issues with the defense. But I think Kotoko is not compact enough. I feel Kotoko is not creating enough chances the way I want it. And if you are not creating enough chances, a manier thing for you to score. And if you are not scoring, you are not winning. And one thing is clear. Clean sheet in the Kotoko keepu. Kotoko is keeping the clean sheet. Because what's the idea? Kotoko brekum Chelsea. Ball and to Kotoko net. Kotoko Lions, ball and to Kotoko net. And Asante Kotoko. And the Kwara last game, no, ball and to Kotoko net, which is good. But clearly, a lot had to happen when it comes to the goal scoring, chance creation, and other things. So these are the things that I think say there is the need for the team to improve on it. Net Miashe said Enyoma Ebeko ye. Well, Obiweka said, man commenting on the disciplinary issues of the players. Sometimes frustration harding, but I think the team itself need to maintain their composure. The team itself need to maintain their composure because Oshe Samba etoshe ona nenye udi agra referee bi oha obetimi ama yellow osan akọ no ho kase wasan ama yellow, and these are new man ketenkete a North Africa for no edewe yen ede ha yen ewe edwumadie no obi Jawu on the wings. Did I talk about Jawu on the wings? I think Jawu on the wings is an alternative, but Jawu should not be playing from the wings. A man is a wingers near to the heading. Martin Comanase. Jawu can offer on the wings, but that should be an alternative, not his position. Send as a coach, Karim do to bepe Kwambia, or so person about entry, a double. Could you set ni Jawu? Okay, say me mekan once I'm say that should be more like a diamond 4. Not fullbacks in the moment, na wing backs. Fullbacks in the moment, occupy wings, you know, which most teams about Obekai Carlo Ancelotti, AC Milan, no boss ADNB, about Gattuso, Pirlo, Seedorf, and Kaka. Into Gattuso, the tackler, Pirlo, the deep line playmaker, Seedorf, the tempo controller, Kaka, and the man the final delivery. He had creativity was the final third, and he was also a goal scorer. Kaka shed no creativity. Pirlo ne control Pirlo ne set the register the deep line playmaker. Na Seedorf control, na Gattuso the any tackling and interception and the aggressiveness so that the AC Milan midfield will dominate. Into playing for midfielders across. Carlo Ancelotti na be Bobby. Ebra no bo Asian, Deco, Ballack, and a Lampard. Our midfield 4. Asian, Deco, Ballack, Lampard, midfield 4. Carlo Ancelotti na be Bobby. So Jawu as a winger na so than 10 wa hono. Me huni ye ewo dwumadie no. What happens to Philip Amo? What happens to Inusa Adams? These are our wingers. What happens to even Johnson Owusu? Because Kotoko na koto Johnson Owusu bae. Nti adwuma wo ho pa. Joseph Amoah seems to support the team defensively more than offensively. Inti eba ne saa na defensively to muso oye adwuma no, but offensive aspect na me hu ne yie. For the substitutions and me kind of and sa game no wali di mu be sisa nyoma mu e ma nyoma etimi call so ma Kotoko. So far so good. I think I'm okay. Just that senka Asante Kotoko timi nya winner kebetimi aboa ama dwumadi no etimi asiye ubesi asipi na asita win number no e ma nkomodie no eye yi kakra esen komo no, but I think say they will respond in the game at Kotoko against Heart of Lions. So these are some of the things that I observe in the game. Don't forget to drop your comments. Inti ma membra na kind comments no na yen hwese ne nyoma e koso e wo ho